What's going on, everybody? I'm Kevin with Custom Night Vision. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about Team Wendy helmets. Whether you're trying to put night vision in front of your face or you're kind of retarded, it's good to put your head in a helmet. So I know I've talked about kind of some of the different product offerings from Team Wendy in past videos, and I've probably glazed over why I like them, but today I'm going to talk specifically about what makes these helmets different and why we've been selling them literally as long as we've been in business. Got a few different offerings here on the table. I'll run through them real quickly and kind of differentiate them. This is the Epic Specialist. This is a ballistic helmet that comes in at a very aggressive price point. So if you're looking for a ballistic helmet and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, this is a good option. It offers kind of all the same features as the other helmets in this lineup, but just a quick overview. It's a ballistic helmet. It's got a cool shroud. You've got the reverse dovetail interface here on the side. Some of your ops core type accessories will slide right on this, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's this one. This is really the most popular helmet, I think, in the night vision industry. This is the LTP Bump. So they do have their proprietary rail system. It is a plastic or injection molded type helmet. It's intended really just to protect you against bump type stuff. So if you bang your head into something, that's what it's for. It has no ballistic properties or capabilities, but there's a lot of features built into this thing that we'll talk about in a minute. The next one on the table, and this helmet's going to represent really two different helmets. There's the Team Wendy EXFIL Ballistic and then the Ballistic SL. The main difference between those two is I believe the thickness of the shell and the overall weight. I think they both perform the same as far as ballistic performance, but all of that specific data is listed either on our website or theirs, so go check it out and confirm I'm correct in my assumption. Again, all these helmets share a lot of the same features that we'll go into in a minute. The last one on the table here is the carbon bump, the LTP carbon. I did a video years and years ago when these came on the scene. This is a very cool option. It's almost exactly like the LTP injection molded bump, but it uses a carbon shell. There isn't a huge difference in weight. Most people would hear that carbon word and assume, oh, it must be a super lightweight helmet. It's about the same. They're both incredibly light, but where this one has an advantage over the injection molded is it has a 3-hole design for the shroud, so you can put a G69 on this or really whatever shroud you feel comfortable running. You have that modularity to switch it out, and the shell itself is a little bit more durable than the plastic. So one of the knocks on the injection molded LTP is that the shroud is molded in. If for whatever reason you were able to manage to break this injection molded section where the shroud is, you have to replace the helmet. I've never seen it happen. I've heard of it happening, but needless to say, it's very rare. Let's see what's in this box. We got a Team Wendy EXFIL carbon, my trusty Spyderco in Blurple. Be jealous. So the accessories included in this box are going to be the same as what you would receive with any of the EXFIL LTPs. Carbon or LTP bump, but so we got a cool bag the helmet comes in. It's nice to have. You'll find a use for it somewhere. The helmet, obviously, with all your extra pads. Something to be aware of with these Team Wendy helmets, with the exception of the Epic Specialist, they come in 2 sizes, 1 or 2. People ask all the time about the size chart, like, hey, how do I know which size I wear? If you have a big head, you wear a 2. If you have a small head, you wear a 1. So a 1 will be either medium or large based on how many of these pads you end up using. When you open this, you do not have to use all the pads. It's meant to be configured to your head. So if you pull it out of the box and it's tight, take some of these pads out, move them around, make it fit for you. I just opened up this little box that came in the bag. We've got a user's guide, so you can cross-reference anything I've told you with what this thing says. Maybe I'm full of shit, I don't know. But additionally, you have some Picatinny rail sections that you can attach here if you just need more Picatinny rail. I don't remember what that movie was, but maybe you just want to put your PEC 15 up here. It looks super tight. Yeah, so rail sections with some screws to attach it here. So keep that in your memory. And then you got some shock cord here, some zip ties and some hooks. What this is your night vision retention lanyard. I'm not a huge fan of this system, but it does work. Essentially, I'll show you. Essentially what you do is you take this knot, and you cram it in this little hole here. You pull it tight like that, and then you can take this hook, this little black hook that comes in the bag, like this, and then you can clip that to your night vision device or whatever's hanging off the front of your helmet. If you put both of them on, you can run them up here and clip them together when you're not using it, kind of like that. So that's how you'll see a lot of people run it. I mean, there's better ways to retain night vision, but this is what's included. It does work. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a little long for my taste, but again, it's included. So yep, that's what's in the box. Picatinny rails, night vision retention stuff, some zip ties, and user's manual. Oh, and a cool sticker. So that's what you can expect when you get one of these brand new. So let's go into really more of the user features that we really like about the Team Wendy. And I'm just going to go ahead and start with this LTP. So all the Team Wendy helmets, to my knowledge, or that I've seen, come with this BOA system. And I think this is the best retention system on the market. I have several helmets from other manufacturers, and I take all the stuff that they come with out and I put this stuff in. I will simply grab one of these $350-ish helmets, whatever they are. Really the least expensive helmet you can buy that's not Temu, and I will take the pads and the retention system out. Let me explain to you why this is cool. So there's a knob here on the back, and we'll roll some B-roll over this so you can see it up close. But there's a knob here on the back that you pop it out, and you have like pretty infinite adjustability here, where these two little straps will go out and they allow your head to fit in there easily. But once you've put this on your head, you click that knob in and then just twist this until the helmet is snug around the crown of your head. Why I like this is because when you're not running around jumping out of planes or hanging out of the back of a truck, you don't necessarily need to have your chin strap on. I don't like chin straps. I wear them only when I absolutely have to. There's probably going to be some people watching this that are going to lose their mind, but I don't like wearing a chin strap if I don't have to. With this BOA system, I have very secure fitment of the helmet on my head. Even with, you know, a big night vision system like a GPMVG, a battery pack, all this, you know, comm stuff all on my head, I can almost turn my head over when I've gotten a fresh haircut and the helmet will not come off my head. In addition to the awesome retention system, we have really high quality pads. So some of the other manufacturers use pads that I think are honestly too soft, and they let the helmet move around a lot on my head. The pad system in this helmet is on the more firm side. That may turn people off like on initial inspection, but as you wear this helmet and these pads heat up, it becomes slightly more plush. It's kind of like a memory foam, you know, for lack of, you know, a better comparison for explanation. It will relax on your head and you don't get the hot spots or like a feeling of instability that you get with some of the other helmet liner systems. I mean, I really can't put it any other way other than to say this is the most comfortable and most secure retention and pad system of any helmet I've ever worn. and I've tried all of them because you know, that's the nature of what we're doing here. We're trying to compare and contrast and really find out what's best for you, the night vision customer. I like these. The price is awesome. The quality is awesome. I mean, if I have to be completely subjective, I'm not in love with the proprietary Team Wendy system rails, but it's not really a big deal. Anything that you have that went on like this style rail system, you can adapt to this one, or they make one, that same accessory that's designed to work with this. It isn't as modular where you know, you don't have the capability to move it, you know, up and down and around. You're kind of stuck to a few different places, but I haven't come across a situation yet where that kept me from using the accessories that I need to use on my helmet. All these helmets you see here on the table, we have in stock as well. So that's another issue you run into when you're helmet shopping. A lot of companies do not stock helmets. They have a long lead time. We have all of these in stock in literally every color and option available, minus the left-handed chin strap. I'm sorry, left-handed people, but that's something that you're gonna have to order on your own. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say about these helmets. You can't go wrong. The quality is superb, the price is very competitive, and there's really a helmet for every use case. So if you have any questions about this stuff, same way you always get a hold of us, call the shop line, hit us in the DMs, or, you know, message us on any of the social medias. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.